Gold jacket, green jacket, who gives you?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Gold Jacket, Green Jacket podcast. We're here for a bonus episode to cover the 153rd Open Championship. My name is Christian Dragonetti, and I'm joined as always by Joel Mitchell, Australian PGA professional. Jolie, mate, what's happening?
Just admiring greatness.
Admiring
I
greatness.
think that's what we're all doing this week.
Yeah, correct. I tend to start these episodes by saying, oh, what a tournament. The best we've seen. This one, business as usual.
It's just stock standard.
It was a good tournament.
Oh, it's a great event.
Great event.
Great event.
But it didn't have the last minute flair or the excitement or the fireworks because if you haven't been watching and you haven't seen the results from the Open over the weekend.
If you live in an igloo in Iceland.
Yeah, if you're absolutely disconnected from the rest of human society. Scottie Scheffler has won the Open by 4 shots from Harris English. Convincingly. And ladies and gentlemen, do not get me wrong when I say this. He won it on Friday.
Yeah. No. But Saturday, yes.
He shot 7 under on Friday.
Yeah.
And stormed to a bit of a lead, and I was just like, yep.
Yeah, good win. Good win.
Good win, Scotty. And you know what? Someone out there will say, he didn't play that good.
An
average week.
I beg to differ.
Yeah, so do I.
I beg to differ.
So do I.
There'll be
but-
one peanut that does say that. They'll be like,
100%.
oh, yeah, he missed this part.
Yeah,
Right.
correct. But he's holding the claret jug.
That it's just
One step closer to a career Grand Slam.
Yeah.
Just the US Open to tick off.
Yeah.
We'll get into Scotty a little bit towards the end of this episode, but let's just cover the event in general. Royal Portrush, Northern Ireland. First time back there since 2019
Yeah.
when Shane Lowry won it.
Shane. What a
If-
performance
if-
he put on the last round, too.
Oh my God.
That
didn't
was
he
so
just?
sick.
If you were watching this event and quietly not rooting for Shane Lowry to get up and win it again, I don't know if you enjoy golf, right? I think everyone kind of wanted Shane to win
Yeah.
it for his, because that event 6 years ago was phenomenal.
That was so cool.
And he played phenomenally the whole week. And to see him do it again would have been something special, but no. We're here. Scottie Scheffler, number 1 player in the world, has won it and has done it quite convincingly. What were your thoughts on the event, Jolly?
It was weird. I watched the first 2 rounds, and it's really transitioning into. I'm not going to say these newer players, but there's a lot of guys that are up on top of these leaderboards now that people are like, who? You know what I mean? Like Chris Goddard up.
Yeah,
Like
fantastic.
I'm not saying he's unheard of. He's not unheard of.
But he's had a great
very
month.
well known. But he's had a great last 6 weeks. And all of a sudden now he's just tied for 3rd in a British Open. And then there's someone like, Harris English isn't a nobody either. But there's guys up the top of these leaderboards now, all really starting to poke their head up. That
Can I say one?
yeah,
Hao Tong Lee.
Hao Tong, yeah, he was
Not a nobody.
No,
but
he was
kind
the
of fallen
product.
off the face of the planet
for
a
the
little bit.
for the last few years. Absolutely, he was the prodigy, early 2000s, like that younger kid and going through the Asian Tour, DP
Early
World Ranks
2010s, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And then going into the late teens and stuff like that, he was red hot. And then we haven't seen much of him. He did win the Dubai.
The Desert Classic, is it?
Was it that? Did he win that?
Something.
Oh, he won something.
But yeah,
he won an event recently, and now he's gone out and is in the final group of the Open. So
yeah.
I don't really have much words for it, if I'm honest. There's 2 things I'm most impressed by. One is Bryson's turnaround.
Yes.
That was ridiculous.
Very good.
Like shooting 7 over in that first round. And
Shoots
then,
a 78 in the first round.
Yeah, posts a 65 to make the cut by 1. Then goes out and shoots a 68, I think it was, to get up in get up into the red figures, and then posts a nice cruisy 64 in the final round to get himself into that top 6.
So he finishes 9 under for the tournament after shooting 7 over in the first round.
What
Which
a
is
hustle. Did you see the meltdown he was having on the range after round 1?
Yeah.
Absolute spirals.
There's been a lot of talk recently about Bryson and what he's doing with his golf ball. He said in a press conference or in an interview after the round, I think it was after the second round, that he was in developments with somebody about developing a golf ball that will be released to retail soon.
Just needs a conforming golf ball. Well, there's going to be variations of it in the next coming weeks, he thinks.
Yeah.
And then an actual release of it closer to later this year. But essentially he just wants something that doesn't spin as much when he hits full shots because of his speeds, but spins more with wedges.
So this is probably a discussion best suited for a full episode for us.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because it's that whole, we've discussed a lot, or a little bit in the past, about the golf ball rollback that's been proposed over the next couple of years, and the fact that the RNA and the PGA and everybody else is going to start progressively making the balls weaker, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
Through Bryson, we're starting to see the opposite effects of what speed training and getting bigger and faster and stronger can actually have on you. Is that the golf balls that are available, and everyone says, oh, the golf balls go too far, they're too bouncy, they're too trampoline, whatever. Bryson's proving the opposite. There is a fine line between being too quick and being too quick.
Yeah, like Rory doesn't seem to have an issue, and he's at, I'm not going to say similar speeds, but he's producing high ball speed. He's fast.
He's fast.
And he seems to have no issues. But
Bryson literally went down the long drive path.
Yeah.
And decided,
speed.
And he goes, well, if it's going to work for Rory at 123 clicks an hour, or 123 mile an hour clubhead speed, it's got to work for me at 135.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Quite.
And it doesn't. I think he's just gone one step too far. Yeah. But he had a great tournament, despite the fact that he could barely at times control the golf ball.
He did. Well, I was a bit, what I was not upset about, but what I wanted to see was some very harsh weather conditions. Yeah. Like, yes, they had some rain. They had a lot of rain, had a bit of wind, and had tougher conditions sort of rounds 1 and 2. It sort of showed its teeth a little bit. And then round 3 and 4, it sort of cruised in. Like, especially round 4, that was the best condition of the week.
Yes.
Like, you saw the amount of scores from the 66 to the 68 range. Like, there was so many guys shooting 3, 4, 5 under.
Yes.
And, majors, everyone says, oh, you want like the true test of golf. Like, you saw that at Oakmont. Oakmont showed its teeth.
Oh, yes.
Like, big time showed its teeth. And now the winner of a British Open's almost cracked the 20 under mark. So I really wish it was a I'm not going to say a harder week, because the golf course is tough. It is very tough. And actually, Luke, my boss, he's played there. He talked us through every hole and what the actual undulation does. He reckons, no shit, he reckons that first hole at Portrush, how it looks like it's just a little rise up to the green. He reckons it's like the ninth at Rosanna.
So,
just not as long.
Okay.
He goes, it is fucking vertical.
Okay.
Going up to this green.
So 9 Rosanna, 4 Heidelberg type vibes.
Exactly.
Like
He goes, it's just straight up.
Steep.
Right. And I'm like, whoa. And just on camera, it just looks like it's a little gradually up to the green. It looks like it's just a little rise.
It kind of sounds like it's a bit Augusta in that sense that the cameras don't do it justice.
Well, there was even shots I saw around the greens that they were hitting that you don't see these undulations and rises, and then you see the camera level go down to their sort of eye level, and then you see these massive lumps and humps and runoffs and crazy undulations around. So it just didn't quite do it justice of exactly how hard that joint would actually be, and how good the week is from not only all the rest of the field, but Scottie as well. But
absolutely.
What is it? So what? That's Scottie's 4th major.
4th, but 3rd different major.
Well, 3rd different major, but he's 4-time major winner.
Yeah.
Can't see why he's going to be stopping anytime soon. There is one thing I want to address.
Okay.
Some of the things he's been saying in the media.
Who?
Scottie.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the things he's been saying in the media, and I'm really not liking the backlash he's copping.
I tend to agree with you.
There's some of the things that people just don't understand.
Yeah.
About what he's trying to actually portray about the game at that level. And basically, he's trying to say, God, this is not my personality. This is my job.
Yeah.
And I'm going to separate this from my life.
Yeah.
This is not my life.
No.
It is my job. And people tend to turn their nose up at that.
Correct.
And go, and like when he was saying this is an unfulfilling life. And look, that probably digs a little bit deep in terms of what he was trying to say. It comes off a bit harsher than he probably meant it. But he was also saying it's unfulfilling. It's awesome for 2 minutes. And then it's like, all right, what's for dinner?
Yeah,
how are we going to get back to the hotel room?
Absolutely.
Like the next day, it absolutely does matter. You can actually absolutely reflect on it. But the next day, who cares? The first thing people think about the next day is, all right, next major. Or what's next
tournament.
week? What's next week?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't really matter anymore.
No.
It matters in the moment, absolutely. Have your 2 minutes, have your 5 minutes of fun. Like he was saying. Like I completely understood what he was saying. And people just non-stop said, oh, your 2 minutes is up, champ. Like move on. Like just little digs like that. It's just like you don't actually understand what he's talking about.
And you made the point just then. People forget that if you're a professional golfer,
Yeah.
you don't have a 9 to 5.
No.
That's your job.
Yeah, correct.
His job is to go out there and be the number one player in the world.
Exactly.
He goes out and shoots 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 under par every week. Tournament after tournament. And the moment he steps off that 18th green and walks in and gets in the car and goes home, does his warm downs or cool downs, whatever you want to call them, Scotty turns on. Like Scotty the person turns on and Scotty the golfer turns off.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got, I think, and this is why I think he's going to dominate the sport for the next 20 years,
Yeah.
is because he's got such he's got such clarity over where the line is drawn between work and life.
It's so impressive to see because like instantly he was saying, like even in the press conference, the first thing he started talking about is his wife and kid, like Meredith and Bennett. Like, that's the first thing he thought of. First thing.
Yeah.
He's like, right,
Where are
my
they?
job's done.
Yeah, where are they?
My job's done.
Let's
Where's
go
the family?
hang out.
Let's go hang out. Let's go do something. Let's go.
celebrate.
Like, we'll celebrate for the night. Absolutely, it'll be awesome for the night. And then next day, right? Let's catch my private jet.
The one that I saw, was he was talking about like the difference between like what it means to him, right? And he goes, I cannot explain that. You know, do I want to win this tournament? Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'll give everything.
He
to
goes,
win
I want
this
to win
tournament.
more than everyone else.
Does it matter to me that I win or not? No,
No, that's crazy.
not in the slightest.
It's such a weird thing to comprehend, though. Like,
It's
like,
that
you'd
it's
think-
parts
you'd think
of that
it's the opposite.
Yeah, it's parts of that Tiger mentality of why show up if you don't think you're going to win.
Yeah.
But then it's also like I don't need to play. I don't need to play golf. He's won $90 million in prize money.
Yeah.
$90 million.
He's the fourth all time.
There is
all-time to earn 90
there
or
is
more.
zero financial motivation in that bloke's mind.
Yeah, true.
None.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
He's going like I've had this thought in my mind of like with the whole live thing over the last couple of years of like what motivates these players. And you can tell some that are motivated by the money and the huge signing bonuses that those players got at the time versus those who are interested in the golf, right? For Scotty, he doesn't care. He's motivated by the golf.
Yeah, correct.
Right?
Yeah,
he wants to win. He probably wants to get to 82 victories on the PGA Tour so he can equal Tiger.
Yeah.
He probably wants to win 18 majors so he can equal Jack. And without getting too ahead of ourselves.
He's just in a very fortunate spot now where he's worked hard to get into that fortunate spot.
He's playing the best golf of his life in the best time to play the best golf of your life.
Yeah.
Prize money's never been higher.
Pretty much since
Fields have never been stronger.
Yeah.
So there's not going to be the debate of like with Jack, he won 18 majors, but who was he playing against?
Yeah.
This is Scottie Scheffler.
the
He
depth
can
is
win
different.
10. If he can win 10, I almost think that, and people might disagree with me when I say this. If Scottie Scheffler wins 10, it's almost more impressive than Jack winning 18 because of the strength of the field.
It's even a different era though.
It's 100%
people would have
different
thought people back in the 70s and 80s would have thought, oh, how's the depth here? How impressive is this golf? And this guy's so much better than him.
Yep.
And same thing with Tiger. Like all these up and comers like coming through at the early 2000s. How good's this guy? He's so much better than him.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Like
And
how's the depth now? Like it's just a different era. It's a different game.
He's a generational talent.
Yeah.
And we've been lucky in this sport to have a number of generational talents come through. We've had people who've shown glimpses of being a generational talent. I'm thinking of players like Jordan Spieth, right, who had 2-3 phenomenal years and then have had their battles, and fair enough.
Yeah.
But then you have guys like Tiger who did it for 20 and Scotty who's hopefully going to do it for the next 20 and stuff because I could very well get used to him winning every week.
Yeah, absolutely. People like I've even seen some negativity online going like people putting their feet up and like sort of like pretending they're falling asleep watching him win a tournament. It's just like you have zero appreciation for what he's actually doing.
People call him he's the robot.
Yeah,
and the
he
fact
is.
that he can be so robotic in his results.
I would give anything to get called a robot at this game. Like it's just because it's automatic. It's like you're doing the same thing every time. And what impressed me the most at Portrush, especially in that final round, was his last 3 holes. That blew my fucking mind. Like the shot he hit into that par 3, I think it was 16. Like it's 235 yards, and he's hitting this 4-iron and just sort of carves it up that left side, puts it 25 feet easy. Right?
Yeah.
How easy was that?
Yeah.
Right. 17 hits it into the long stuff. It somehow gets a little bit of purchase on this wedge thing that comes out and sort of tumbling into this tight left pin to this bunker. He goes, oh, I'm just going to hit it sort of back right of the green a little bit. Perfect putt. Doesn't hole it, but doesn't matter.
No.
And then the atmosphere around this 18th hole, not only did he have the grandstand, he had everyone following behind him. You hit down this hill onto the 18th and it's like 435 or whatever it was and he's in 9. And just the execution of those golf shots down that stretch is mind blowing.
Yeah.
Like, did he stump any of them? No. But I don't think, it's really hard. I find for the average watcher or the listener or whoever, when you're watching the event, it's really hard to grasp actually how professional and how good that is to just keep hitting those long irons to just 20 feet, 25 feet, win the tournament, right? Instead of going, I still want to make a birdie and get 20 under. It's like, no, win. And then that shot he hits into the last hole, there is not a galaxy I don't put that in the grandstand.
Yeah.
From 208 meters. You know what I mean? And he's out here just like, oh yeah, there's 80,000 people around this one hole on this property making noise, and I'm just going to hit a 5-iron to 25 feet pin high. Easy. And just two-putt. It's like, fucking what?
Yeah. He plays golf, and you might understand what I'm getting at with this. He plays golf in front of those major crowds and, with so much on the line and coming down the stretch. I mean, the lead was 4 shots when he was walking down 18.
He had a 9-putt to lose.
The thing was sewn up, it was done.
Yeah.
So the pressure is minimal, all things considered. You'd imagine, right?
You'd like to think.
He plays golf in those stretches, and he's done it in the past, like you and I would play if we're just playing holes after work by ourselves.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Legit.
It's just a stroll in the park.
Yeah.
And then he'll clip a 5-iron from however far out and just go, hey, I'll take that.
It's just trusting the same. It's just trusting the same movement, doing the same thing every time, and
the attention to detail to be able to do that repetitively, consistently at the rate that he does is phenomenal.
But the way when he gets interviewed, it's like even when you do those workshops with TaylorMade, I watch them on YouTube a lot, and it's like they ask him, what's your thought process? Like, what shot do you hit under pressure? He goes, the first one I think of.
Go with your gut.
And they're like, anything else? He's like, no.
Yeah.
If I see fade, I'm just gonna hit a fade.
Yeah.
If I think I need to hit a lower draw because it's into the window, I'm gonna hit a lower draw. It's like, it's that easy, is it?
Yeah.
Like you're not, you see Rory and a couple of the other boys explaining different things, the way they're moving their body, the way and it's like, yeah, that's all well and good, but why don't we just listen to this guy?
Yeah, but hang on,
keep it simple, stupid.
I've said it before. Who does he sound like?
Tiger.
Exactly.
Exactly what Tiger sounds like. All the greats literally just go, why are we overcomplicating this?
I don't take divots when I'm flushing it.
I always thought that was mind games. But
it sounds so simple. This is a thing that happens.
Yeah.
And that's how it works.
Yeah. Yeah.
Forget what he says. Let him live his life, right? He's a worker. He's doing his job.
Yeah, he's going to do his job.
Thursday to Sunday, he's doing his job. He's going to make every cut. He's not missing a cut, right? And if he does, something's wrong, right? But he's going to make every cut.
Yeah.
He's going to find every green. He's going to 2-putt for par or better, right? He's going to hit a fade 99% of the time, right?
Yeah.
And he's going to win.
Yeah.
Get used to it.
Yeah.
And the best part about it is it's not going to damage him if he doesn't.
No, correct. That's the thing. That's why it's so you hear Spieth go on about it. Spieth was just saying
he's relentless.
Yeah.
Spieth is just saying he's absolutely relentless.
Yeah.
Nothing will stop him from winning.
Yeah,
he's
correct.
got that dog in him to keep going and keep fighting and showing no remorse for anyone else on that golf course. And Tiger had the same thing.
Yeah.
You were there. He was the hunter and you were the hunted.
Yeah,
and it doesn't matter if the hunted or the hunter, is 15 shots ahead.
Yeah.
Gives a fuck.
Yeah.
There's always
correct.
I get the mindset, I get the feeling that Scottie Scheffler in the back of his mind knows or has a goal for the record book, like all the records in the history of the golf, for the record books to have 2 words. Scottie Scheffler. Every single one.
Yeah.
Most majors, most PGA Tour wins, closest to this, longest that, best this, best that. He wants it all.
Yeah.
He's just not going to let you know it, number one, and he's not going to be affected if it doesn't get to
Yeah,
that.
correct. Yeah.
He's a class act. He's a phenomenal golfer. I cannot wait to see him versus Rory in singles in the Ryder Cup.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
It's going to happen.
Yeah, well,
how can it
can't
not?
say
You
why
got the
not.
best player in the world and the best European player in the world.
yeah. 2 of the top dogs.
It's written in the stars.
2 of the top dogs. It was
Few honourable mentions from the Open. Firstly, the golf course itself, I thought was really, really well thought out.
Yeah.
Was really well managed. The greens were a touch slower. The first thing I saw, they have to be.
Yeah.
The first thing I saw on Friday our time, so Thursday, was that they were rolling it like less than 11.5 on the
Yeah,
stim.
they're like 10 and a
And
bit.
Oakmont didn't get below 13.5 the entire tournament. And I'm just like, fuck, okay. And yeah, Oakmont had some weather and stuff, and that affected it a little bit, but in ideal conditions. Secondly, was for us, this is the best major in Australia. So in terms of viewership,
Yeah, viewership. Well, it
Right.
starts at 3:30 in the afternoon.
3:30 in the afternoon,
Perfect.
you get home, it's on golden, and it's on all night long. And Fox KO do a fantastic job.
Yeah.
There's fuck all ad breaks during games.
There's a
They
lot
play.
of golf.
There's a lot of golf to consume.
Yeah,
So it's the best tournament for us.
Admittedly, it is viewing wise. Yes, 100%.
I'd like to see a few names on this list. Obviously, we spoke about Chris Gotterup before. Has had a great month, right? I like to see Hao Tong Lee there. Of course, I've got vision, like memories of watching Hao Tong at the Masters when he was coming up and playing really well.
Yeah,
Like top 20s
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So, and seeing his name up there for the first time in a long time, I was surprised. Robbie Mack, Matt Fitzpatrick played really well as well, which was good to see.
yeah,
In terms, a lot of good English like players.
yeah.
A lot of good
which,
results,
which
from
is
English
understandable.
players.
It's
Tyrrell
like, so
Hatton
they
played
should.
well.
Yeah,
I'm-
Tyrrell sort of not stunk it up the last day, but
he gave it away a
he
little
was
bit.
showing his teeth a little bit.
A little bit.
he was getting a bit grumpy.
Mark Leishman was the only Aussie to make the cut, which was a little bit disappointing.
Yeah, I would have liked to see a few more of the boys up there.
Yep.
But very, very different golf. I was speaking to Luke about it, and he goes, "It's very different golf." He goes,
yeah.
"It's bizarre. He goes, they're public golf courses. So he goes, so when you go play there outside of tournament seasons and stuff like that, he goes, they're public condition." And I'm like, really? He goes, a lot of them you'll get on good days. He sort of said like County Down's like one of the best golf courses on the planet.
Yeah.
He goes, that place is unbelievable. But he goes, you go play sort of like Portrush and stuff you go play Portrush and stuff like that. And he goes, it's not tournament condition. He goes, it's good, very good. And he goes, the golf courses themselves are amazing.
Yeah.
He goes, but they're not running at 12. They're not like, it's not perfect. It's a public golf course.
Yeah.
Right. And he was saying it's bizarre how you'll get all this run on the fairways and stuff like that. They're pretty tight. And he goes, it's just such different grass. He goes, and you get fuck all spin. He goes, it's a really weird thing to sort of try and adjust to. And a lot of these guys, a lot of these Englishmen are grew up on it,
Grown up on
on that stuff. So no wonder they did well. And
A lot of Europeans, a lot of South Africans love links golf, right? Christian Bezuidenhout played really well.
yeah,
A lot of Americans traditionally
Yeah.
have struggled, right? Because they, again, of recent years, have played those high spinny golf shots. You know, you bomb driver and send lob wedge to the moon
yeah.
for most of your shots.
Well, generally, not even that. They hit driver as high as they can, because they need carry far because it doesn't roll anywhere. Typically on what you see on American golf courses, you see that a lot. But then because everything's so spinny, like for what you view anyway, they're putting wedges in lower, get the sort of that one hop stop sort of thing, and there you can't.
No.
Like I noticed so many times, I rarely ever saw a wedge like go pitch, and then sort of come back.
Yeah.
How Tong Lee's did on the first hole, and that was the first time I'm like, actually that came back with a bit of purchase then. But other than that, I didn't see it's a different way to play golf.
Absolutely.
It's like it's very, very impressive. But
Absolutely. Did you see the comparison? This is the last thing we'll say before we wrap it up. Did you see the comparison of Scottie's last 3 years to Tiger's period, like a 3-year period between 2002 2005? So they both played, I think they've both played 82 events. Scottie's had 40 wins. I think Tiger had 38. They both have had 4 majors. Scottie's had 2 players' wins.
Wait! Did you say Scottie had 40 wins?
Yeah, maybe a bit.
40?
Yeah,
40 tournaments.
yeah.
He's won 16.
No,
dude.
hang on.
He's won 17
I've
or
got my
18
numbers mixed
total
up.
total events. He's won about 18.
14 maybe?
14.
14? Sorry, my apologies.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 14 wins. I need to find it. I'll show you afterwards.
Yeah.
And they both had 2.8 strokes gained per round.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So the comparison is that they're so similar.
Yeah.
Scottie's got like 2 more wins than Tiger in a 3-year period.
Okay.
We're talking about 2002 to 2005, which is not Tiger's greatest years. All right. He wins the
He only won 2 Masters in those times.
Yeah, granted, but 03 and 04 were pretty slow years by Tiger standards.
For Tiger standards relative to the previous years, yes.
Yeah, so we're talking about a period of golf where Scotty's dominated and Tiger probably wasn't as much as he was earlier.
In terms of in terms of 2000 to 2002, yeah.
Yeah, correct, right? So apples and oranges.
Yeah, look.
But it's uncanny.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see the
stacks
comparison.
are so similar.
Yeah.
Same amount of events. Scotty's had a couple more wins. They've both won 4 majors.
Yeah.
Scotty's won a couple extra players championships.
Yeah.
Tiger didn't win any in that period, and they've both got 2.8 strokes gained.
I like the one where it was to the day, down to the exact day. It was 1,197 in the difference in days between their first major win and their fourth. Like, I thought that was pretty cool. I'm like, it gives you tingles, doesn't it?
But
it's like, oh.
it just quantifies everything I've been saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
it's just like
Scotty sounds exactly like Tiger. He goes about his business exactly like Tiger. It's slightly different.
The difference is they're very, 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 very different people.
Oh,
I think that's what makes Scotty so like everyone's like, oh yeah. Whereas you look at Tiger and you're like, okay, he's an animal.
Yeah, and that's
like
the thing.
he's a beast. He's gonna eat you alive. Whereas Scotty's just like, I'm gonna beat you out on the golf course, but like I'm gentle everywhere else.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Whereas I think Tiger golf sort of ate him a little bit.
Yeah.
That was more his life.
Since 1997, Tiger has been the person in the sport.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
With a couple of exceptions at a period of time where you've got other names that have popped their head.
Yeah.
But regardless of who's number one in the world, if Tiger was playing, the crowds were watching him.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Yeah.
With Tiger's attitude towards the game, he never turned off.
No.
Like, it was on all the time.
Yeah.
He woke up and he was eating his breakfast, thinking about golf, doing something.
correct.
It was all on all the time.
Yeah.
And that's the standard that he set, and he was the benchmark in the sport for so long. So people turn around and going, well, that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
You have to be on all the time. So
It has to be your life.
Every golfer that's come around since 1997 has gone, well, if he's doing it, I've got to do it.
Yeah, correct.
And now Scotty's showing up and going, well, he's not here anymore.
Yeah, I am.
I am.
Yeah.
And this is how I do it.
Yeah.
So I think you might see a different trend in the mental game for golfers and that ability. And you see it generally with some of those guys. And, you know, full swing's a great way to sort of view it. There is downtime. There is an off period. I think Brooks really did it. He
did it different.
He did it differently.
Slightly.
And the talk was always, he just shows up for the majors, and that's because he just winds down. He goes, there's four tournaments I want to play in every year. I don't care about the rest of them. Right? Scotty's a bit different in his own sense. It's just, you know, it's seconds between switching off and on. When he's on the range, it's on. As soon as he walks into the clubhouse and signs a card, off.
Switch off.
Forget it.
Switch off. Yeah. I've had my 2 minutes.
He switched off before his interviews happened.
Yeah, I've had my 2 minutes. He goes, I'm good.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Right? That's why he's phenomenal. That's why he's going to dominate the game for the next 20 years.
It's crazy. Just a shift. It's probably what we need.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in to the bonus episode for the 153rd Open Championship. The next Open is at Birkdale next year, 154th. But that is not all in terms of bonus content when it comes to major golf from us. There will be coverage of the Ryder Cup.
Oh, yeah.
We have a fifth major in 2025, and I'm excited. I've been excited for the Ryder Cup since I found out it was at Bethpage Black 6 years ago. Do you know what I mean? And with the way things are shaping up, Europe obviously has had a great showing at the Open.
Be a good one.
There's a lot of names that Europe could pick.
The fields, man.
God knows what Keegan Bradley's going to do. You might hear a little bit about Ryder Cups before the event even happens from
100%.
us, because the moment those teams drop, you can guarantee we're going to be chatting about it.
It's going to be opinions.
Otherwise, thank you again for tuning in. Be sure to head down, hit the like and subscribe button. Until the full episode on Friday, we hope you hit the ball very, very well. Enjoy. We'll see you soon. Cheers.